My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Slay the Spire. We're going to be continuing with the slime boss here in Ascension 6. I didn't even say downfall there, just Slay the Spire. This is default Slay the Spire to me now. Hang on, let me just give him the double click there. Ooh, I see. A couple of spicy options here. Maximum elite path is 3, but that's a very rough path. That's 2 elites after my first rest, and then I get my first rest before the empowered elite. That's just not a good path. As much as I want it to be. So instead, I'm going to take another path that does the exact same thing of 2 elites, but then has a very, very easy act afterwards. So because of that, if I'm taking 2 elites and I'm not getting a rest for a huge period of time, I'm going to lose all soul to transform 2 cards here. And it should be a strike and a defend. Wow, Minion Master and Waste Not. Whenever you command 2 times instead, and Waste Not, return all 0-cost exhausted cards to your hand. Wow. We don't command yet at all, so Minion Master does nothing. Both of those were extreme downgrades actually for us right now, but soon they will not be. But right now, however, it will feed on yours. Mire and Leeching. Not gonna tackle and incur any damage here. Sure. Armorer's Tincture. 4 block every single time you play a card. Ooh. No, wait, you return all 0-cost exhausted cards to your hand, right? So the Tongue Lash, we wouldn't get extra licks for the Tongue Lash. Whenever you command 2 times instead, but this says already command 2 times. That doesn't work, right? We found that doesn't work. But then someone told me it does work, and now I'm very confused. This is the trust I have in the commenters. 8 block this turn from an Armorer's Tincture? That's probably more valuable next. Actually, how many cards do I even play next? Probably enough. Okay. Minion Master, Split Gorilla. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it works. I don't know how I had the complete wrong idea before. Armorer's Tincture will split into a Gorilla as well as a Bruiser. We want to be pretty quick about this fight, if at all possible. Waste Not returns a split, which doesn't really help us in this circumstance. Yeah, unfortunately that sentry doesn't die here either. Rough. And we should get the kill here, because the AoE triggers before the Bruiser. Slime Spikes, Schlurp, and Goop Spray. I kind of want Slime Spikes literally just for a bit of defense. Wow. We could though, is the thing, but we could though. So we already have Minion Master in the deck that says whenever you command 2 times. We already have a rare card that we kind of want to get out of the deck. I think it's time to recruit the Scrapoos. Come on, Scrapoos. Let's have a grand old time. So I can split Gorilla, and then at the start of the next turn, the Scrapoos would wake the enemy up. No, I should wait until I have Minion Master out. Yeah, I should certainly wait. Mignon Mystère. Then we split for, I honestly think just health, so Mire and Leeching. Perfect. And then start of the next turn, the enemy wakes up. And we start giving them the business. Wow, this is awful. This is most of my defensive cards. Next turn is going to act all of my defensive cards. Next turn is going to be awful. Yikes. Don't love this. Strike. Corrosive. Tackle. Come on, some defensive cards here, otherwise we die. Okay, we should be all good now. This was the second elite. We knew that this path was going to be a little bit risky, certainly. But now with the second elite down, we're fine. Anchor! Perfect. That's huge for us. Shape of Puddle? Shape of Puddle. Gain an intangible. Shape of Puddle. Yep. Gain 3 potions. No. I'm not going to give you the anchor for 3 potions. Downfalls Pocket Sentry. Yeah, I love that. We're going to have a lot of passive damage going on. I love a good passive damage run. Just sit back and watch the sparks fly. Let's remove that Wast Knot. When I want to fight a shopkeeper, I can do it very effectively. I don't need to... One sec. Split here for Mire and Leeching again. But yeah, whenever I end up wanting to fight a shopkeeper, I should be able to do it comfortably myself anyway. Goop. And they die next turn, whatever. Nibble is so good with Waste Knot because it gives you another 0-cost card, which typically exhausts. I don't think I want any of these. I kind of want to scrap the Gorilla right now. The thing is, that is a... Yeah, that's a common card, so that would be -1 damage right now. Actually, don't think we want to do that. This is the last opportunity I have to rest before the final fight. I think I actually need to take that opportunity. I'm not super happy with that play, but if I have to do it, I have to do it, you know? What I really need are a couple things in this deck that just say command. Cooler. Choose 1 of 3 random ethereal cards from any class to add to your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Press the attack as consume command. Upgrades to command. Not an extra time at all. I think I have to take press the attack here. I don't want it. It is your leading slime attacks as well. So only the corrosive spit can currently set up for it for me. Because I'm not going to be using ooze slimes. Wow, I cannot actually take that. Oh, this fight. This is really bad. Ecto Cooler, 1 of 3, sure. Haunted Hand for the draw. That's not what I was looking for. Okay, we can kill you. Then take out the backliner. Never mind, it was kind of what I was looking for. Really wish I had the ability to attack there so I could trigger Heart of Goo for the extra 2 HP. Disrupting Slam, deal 5 damage to all enemies. Apply 1 weak to each enemy that intends to attack. Sure, especially with the Pocket Sentry, we might be able to keep like a, not 100% uptime on weakness, but certainly a decent uptime. Okay, starting the next turn, 2 of them will already be dead. At least, if not all 3. Yeah, all 3. 3 block whenever you consume. We're not going to be consuming we can't find any commands for the absolute life of us. Hate it. Don't like that at all. I love the amount of extra AoE we're finding, though. Corrosive. Weaken you for next turn as well. Gorilla Slam out there for 6 damage this turn and 3 damage ongoing. Ooze Infused Drink, 4 random 0-cost cards. That is another press the attack commands. I need things that just say command, game. I've been very clear about this. How dare you not instantly provide everything I asked for? Definitely can't split. I'll lose the Scrap Ooze, and that's the majority of my damage right now. Sadly, Minion Master actually doesn't do anything for me this turn. Oh, that splits real bad in this deck now as well. Okay, thank you. We do have the Disrupting Slam here. Definitely going to double defend. It's just whether or not I pop this to deal 15 extra damage as well as heal for 2. No. Thankfully, we got a very defensive hand here, but I am not feeling comfortable in this fight. Taking a lot of damage. Okay, thank you, Shape of Puddle, for turning up on exactly the right turn here. Spy Slime, defend and strike, I guess. Ow! Disrupting Slam, double defend here is fine as well, but I think I have to save the 0-cost cards for the turn that it matters. That is to say, the turn that it looks like I'm about to die. Rebounding a charge battery here, that's not super relevant. But the incoming damage is 12. And I can block for exactly 12 this turn. Fine, I think I'm gonna drink the ooze. Ooze bath, fine. Repurpose. Don't want to lose the scrap ooze. Sampling lick, great. Nibble. Ooh, we actually do have a command now. Hell yeah. Let's. Okay. Now we're fine. Whew. We found it. We found it. But which it did we find? Tag team to command it 8 times after the upgrade, or teamwork to command X+1 times 2 times, as well as gain block. It's this one. I might just Runic Dome here. The extra energy matters a lot, obviously with the teamwork being an X cost. I don't know obviously all the attack patterns of enemies specifically in this mod, so that could come back to bite me certainly. Try and play as well as I can. Let's... I kind of want to scrap the disrupting slam here, but that actually seems like it'll be useful this floor, right? I have to recall it one of these eventually, so I might as well do it now. Teamwork also really needs an upgrade soon. We've got a space in 2 turns time to do that. I mean... Sounds good. Come on, Spike Slime's next turn. Could be relevant, I guess. I'm gonna assume that, wait, no, they both just got weakened from that, so they are attacking. Whoa-oh. Wait, one of them just got weakened from that. Which means one of them's attacking. You didn't buff. And it's possible we don't take any damage. Well, yeah, it's possible we take no damage. Dang. Pocket Sentry just targeted a target that was already dead as a result of the Scrappoos having already killed it and Pocket Sentry targeting the already dead unit. It's a relatively common problem I find with things that auto-activate in mods is that the interaction between them occasionally ends up like that. I will note as well, that used to happen in the base game with lightning orbs in the defect, so it's not like it's an unheard of kind of thing, you know? One of those, thank you. It's a shop next to a shop. Typically can't happen. It's break the ruby. I should have taken something I intended to scrap. Screw it. I gotta be scrapping stuff, otherwise it's not worthwhile. Yeah, I want to command the right cards here, so I'm not going to split a gorilla. No attack, please. Thank you. Big teamwork. I really wanted the frontliner targeted there. Oh! That is to say the enemy. Teamwork. We got it. Blank card at the start of your combat. Play a random card from your deck. Could that screw us up? Shape of Puddle, Split, and Split Gorilla. Yes, it could screw us up. I'm gonna take Living Wall as a card that I end up removing. Gain a random relic, but get the Curse of Pain. Where would I have the ability to remove that next? I don't think I have a good place to move that next, and I don't want to lose either of the other sentries. Although, hang on. Maybe we give up the Pocket Sentry here, because this is a higher chance of finding rare cards, and rare cards give us the Scrap Boost bonus, so... Oh, okay. I didn't want to do that, but the game kind of forced my hand. I definitely don't think I can fight 2 elites now that's floor. Yeah, it's entirely possible I just go to the slavers and die. So I'm gonna cut out to the left here. We just took that living wall so that I would have the ability to remove it in this space. I need to cut the split gorilla and split at shops. Don't want to decrease the cost of my scrappers. Or damage my scrappers, rather. If you fall below 50% of maximum HP, split into Gorilla Slime, and then the next time you take damage, your leading slime is absorbed instead, works once per turn. Once per turn? Once per combat, rather, sorry. Yeah, definitely don't want that. We'll take the other key. Obviously, we're trying to manage who our frontliner is pretty effectively here. Great. We can take a lot of damage on this turn. Fair bit. Not all of the damage we could have taken, though, certainly. Yeah, that's the turn they decide not to attack. I get it, I get it. Did not want to kill the backliner first there, but that's how the cookie crumbled. Hopefully we get teamwork, okay? Ow! Yeah, I definitely couldn't have gone for elites. I'm so glad that I bailed. Split specialist. It's pre-upgraded as well. Oh, you are... Yeah! No, I'm not gonna take it, but I'm very mad about it. I really wanted that. Yeah, that's exactly the problem. That just auto-played that, and now I have, what, teamwork doing AoE instead of, it's doing 8 damage instead of 10. It's still significantly less, you know. Gosh. Such an underwhelming turn right there. Guess we'll Minion Master and then split Gorilla. Just naturally defend this turn. We'll take 1 damage. Ooh, nibble him and then give him the good old 1-2 combo. Is it possible the enemy is about to kill me this turn? Yes. Is it likely? No. Okay. 12 incoming and then we get kill. No on all of those. We want to take a rest here. I'm going to break the Sapphire, get the max HP. I kind of want to rest. As much as I want to remove Nibble from the deck for the extra damage here. Or upgrade Teamwork. We have so many different things we want to do at campfires. It's really rough. It's the Ironclad here. Can I live if I don't rest? Almost certainly not. Ugh. It feels like every time I'm resting here, I'm guaranteeing that I lose. Put on the spikes just in case the enemy's attacking again, and they are. Sure, I'll take a Haunting Lick. Great turn right there. I need to also get the Minion Master upgrade, so it's in the opening hands. So it's God. We need so many upgrades next floor. Let's Shape a Puddle and defend. I don't want to take possibly 2 damage this turn. Would have taken 1. Still didn't want to take it. Okay, I'm going to use a Swift Potion here. Perfect. Did I not play Minion Master? Huh. Could have sworn I'd played Minion Master. My bad? God. I think I chose too early. Like, if I was just commanding 6 times every time I played one of these splits, cycling through a bunch of different things, maybe we'd be happier than the Scrappoos, but I think we are so hard invested on the Scrappoos right now that we have to maintain our mooring. Oh god, really? Great. Well, we're gonna be, I guess, Bruiser. Put the Bruiser out front. Let's go Mire into Bruiser. Yeah. It's exactly what I didn't want to say. Okay. We may still get out of this one pretty comfortably. I can defend there as well. It's just in case they were doing a 12 attack that turn. Excuse me? Okay, they're almost certainly doing a relatively large attack this turn. And unfortunately, our hand is complete garbage. I really thought we were going to be able to draw enough damage. Like, easily. God, do I take another slime spikes here? No. Definitely don't want to remove all strikes from 10-5 bites. That dilutes the deck hella right now. The only card in this deck that matters is the teamwork that we use to make the dreams work. Incoming damage this turn is 6 by each of them for a total of 18. If I use Haunting Lick, I can... Okay, Haunting Lick. Defense, tackle. We can get one of them down. Unfortunately, we still will be taking 10 damage. 12 overall, 10 goes to us. Okay, Shape of Puddle looks pretty good right now. In fact, Shape of Puddle and then Split Gorilla. I'll nibble Megalick, and then I'm going to split again. The idea behind all of this splitting right now is that I'm going to heal my character more than I'm taking damage because I'm intangible while I'm splitting to them. Oh my god, I'm such... Scrappoos. Respawns if absorbed. I forgot. I totally forgot that that was an element of the Scrappoos. That's entirely my bad. The reason that's a problem is because I could have taken a bunch of things earlier. I could have taken so many things. Ugh. I killed this run by not remembering that. This is like so on me. This is the most on me of anything that's ever been. I knew that last episode I played with them, and I knew I wanted to experiment with it next time I played with them, and I just forgot. I was so excited about Minion Master that I think I just completely forgot other avenues for playing with this. Wow. Enemies getting quite large this turn. Love that I get to pop a big old teamwork here. God, maybe I need the extra energy potion on that teamwork. It's 19 you intend to do to me right now? Thankfully, that's exactly what I defend for. But now I'm vulnerable. Ah, shape. You set me up vulnerable right for your Seeing Red and Demon Form turn. Well done. Okay, next turn we almost certainly draw the lethal. Perfect. Mastery purpose. Absorb all slimes. Gain 1 potency, 4 block, and 4 HP for each absorbed. Yep. The Idol of Reptomancer. At the start of your turn, reduce the cost of your most expensive card in your hand by 1 for this turn. The Cursed Key is just 1 extra energy without much of a downside. Also, it's worth noting this reduces the cost, so it won't give us extra energy to play the teamwork with, whereas the Cursed Key will. Sorry, Rito. I have used the relic before, Rito, and it was great. Befitting the man himself. Okay. Where do I want to go? I might actually go a path that is very, very averse to elites here. Okay. So many things I need to upgrade as well as the thing. Teamwork desperately wants the +1. Minion Master does too as well, to be in the opening hand. Could have used Mastery Purpose there for a little bit of HP. I don't think that was necessary, or would have been necessary, rather. Equalize, since you can play twice. We do now have Haunting Leaks in the deck, so the Equalize is not unplayable. It's a pretty large heal as well. I don't think I want to include more cards in the deck, though. Distilled Chaos. I think Distilled Chaos is probably more effective for us than the Ooze Infused. And the upgrade here is going to be Minion Master, and then I'm pretty comfy. In terms of my upgrades, that is. So this is my first fight against the Merchant. It's very late to be my first fight against the Merchant, but I have another one queued up. Possibly multiple with any of the other question marks here. It's part of what I was looking for. In my past selections. Okay, we'll split into a Mire and a Bruiser, and then we'll get a Gorilla. And then next turn we just get our frontline unit back. Perfect teamwork. $178 damage teamwork right there. If we can cycle back to that teamwork, we could actually even just pull it out with the Liquid Memories right now. In fact, yeah, I think that's the best idea. Pretty comfortably guarantees that we get the kill. Upon pick up, choose a card at the start of the combat, remove it from the draw pile. At the start of turn 3, add it to your hand. It costs 0. Shape of Puddle, intangibility on the 3rd turn? I'm not against that. There's also the Gemstone Gun here. I like the Gemstone Gun. Especially if it gives us extra energy. Let's go Gemstone Gun first, at least. Amethyst, make everyone do 2 less damage on the first turn, or retain it. It's possible. Yeah, the other ones are not super impactful for us, so. Gain the energy. And then probably a momentary dex. Okay, I want Corrupt. There are so many cards I want to remove from this deck as well. I'm not going to take the Bottled Anomaly. I'm going to take removals. So the Corrupt here is actually just for removal, right? For the sake of the Scrap Ooze's upgrade. I'm gonna play Minion Master and then Distill Chaos here. Guess we'll exhaust the tackle. All support, nice. Sadly, not enough damage to kill that backliner. Gorilla and Bruiser. Okay. Backliner's dead this turn of the spikes. Reptomancer's almost certainly attacking this turn, unfortunately, though. And if they're attacking, I really need more defense than this. Fine, I'm gonna Gemstone Gun. Literally just for 3 points of extra block from the dex that it gave us. Wow, that's... Sometimes it goes like this, you know? Thankfully, teamwork's still great. Get him. Orichalcum, 6 block at the end of the turn if we don't have it otherwise. Another Mass Repurpose, which we... Honestly, at this point, with that Mass Repurpose, we probably want to remove that one from the deck for the extra. For the extra value on the scrap boost we have. One slime slot in exchange for 2 strength and 2 dex. No. I'd have to remove the curse from my deck at some point, and I don't want to include anything, frankly, at this point. Oh my god, I forgot to... Okay, so here's the thing. If I went on that side, I wasn't guaranteed a merchant anyway, but I definitely should have gone on that side if I wanted to go to Niao. Alright, this is no longer a run to go to Niao. That's fine. That happens. We'll take every other available risk here. Love the idea of that Mass Repurpose right there. I'm just gonna do it, I think. Keeping extremely healthy. Alright. Mango, 14 more max HP, command all slimes twice. Now this is the one that I don't think works with Minion Master. Pretty certain this one doesn't work with Minion Master because it doesn't, it's like command all rather than command. No, skip past it for exactly that reason. Let's go here and continue our plan by removing the next Mass Repurpose. Sure. More than happy to find myself here. Gemstone Gun before the teamwork. Okay, that turned out to be pretty good. Another shop with tackle cards, deal less damage to us. Starter combat split into a leeching slime and gain a slot. Definitely don't need that. Potions. Honestly, I think at this point it's just card remove. Transform card? Sure. Let's transform that tackle. Hey, more potency. That's actually kind of useful. Defend and a Master Purpose to you. Wow, that is very... No, hang on. Both the Exploders are guaranteed to attack on turn 1. That's not necessarily a very aggressive turn from them. It's well within normal parameters. Love the double removal on the backline of there. Do I want to split Gorilla? Dissolve. Yeah, I'll split Gorilla this turn. Let's shape a puddle so that we can remove your artifacting. Then I split Gorilla. Then I split into Bruiser and then Gorilla. And I reabsorb a couple over the next turns. Getting back to relative comfort. You're buffing turn 1, right? Yeah, we've still got one more turn. Never mind. I thought we had one more turn before we started taking damage. That is a lie. That is a not true that I accidentally said right there. Couldn't mass repurpose there without taking a bunch of damage that turn. Hey, well done, Lost Gift. You finally gave me a rare card. And now I go to the boss fight, and it's not useful anymore. Okay. We'll save Gemstone Gun for the right turn. Certainly want Minion Master, level up. I'm going to play the top 3 cards of the draw pile now. Tangibility and a double defend. I really, really dislike that. I'm going to Skill Potion. Slime Slap's the only one in there right now. So I'm going to Ooze Bath you. That was bad. I should have Gemstone Gunned first. Oof. Reason happens at the end of the turn, sure. God, all of that was so mismanaged. So awfully, awfully mismanaged. Slime Slap does not remove goop, so let's goop him up a bit. So I played one of the antidotes out really early there, just so that I finally have poison rather does not bypass your block and triggers at the end of your turn and loses half of its stack. Because I don't want it to trigger at the start of my turn after Bouncing Flask comes out, you know? Okay. That next antidote goes on the turn before the Catalyst. Wraithform's coming out right now, so this is the last turn we can deal damage for a while. Let's throw that out, and then Mire and Leeching. Come on. I mean, the thing that makes the most sense is just the teamwork, right? Yeah, it's a huge amount of block right now, but I don't need that much block right now. I'm gonna Slime Slap for literally just 2 HP heals. And then it's... Yeah, Catalyst isn't coming out yet, but I still need to use the antidote this turn. It's too much incoming damage. We are now on a real hard clock. I'm gonna pop the energy potion and teamwork here. This is 16 times 17 damage. Turns out to be pretty good. Whew. Alright, we made it there. We did get some repurposing in this build. Obviously, we missed out on the Emerald Key. Whoops-a-doops on my part right there. It was very much, I was looking at this floor and I was like, okay, I know I still need to fight the shopkeeper, and I know that I can't take a super aggressive path because there are a couple of bosses on this act that kill me. Giant head, I'm talking to you. So I really wanted to take this kind of like winding path out here. I just completely forgot about the emerald. It is worth noting, it's possible I go on this side in order to try and get the emerald, and either do not get the merchant, then still not going to the final fight, or die. It's possible this was the only run that wins, and I accidentally chose the safer path. Who knows? It's impossible to tell. But it was certainly a possibility. I want to make that clear. We got Highlander and well-fed right there. We were certainly well-fed. For the moment, though, my name's Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire Downfall. That has been the Slime Boss, completing their Ascension 6. There are playlists in the description down below with all of my content on this game, past, present, and future, and hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.